Hey, it's Steve. Welcome back to Clear Direct from Oshkosh AirVenture 2026, and this is a super special episode. I have my good friend here, Mirco Pecorari. Okay. He did the livery for the Backcountry Bogey, as well as he's showing off Joe Krause's beautiful new RAMBLER Legend Nomad. So I'm going to kind of get out of the way, and also Mirco has a really cool announcement. Stay to the end for that, but I think we're going to start off with Joe talking about the Legend Nomad and some really cool features about that and beyond just the airplane, and then we'll hand it over to Mirco. Over to you.
Thanks to having us with you. So
absolutely.
A big fan of your channel, so whatever.
Oh, thank you. Well,
yeah.
This is not about Steve.
Well,
this is about
but
Joe Krause and Mirco Pecorari.
Okay,
so over to you guys.
All right. Well, great. So I've been a pilot for 30 odd years, and I go down YouTube rabbit holes, probably like all of us, and watching you and Trent, and really starting to get a sense of like there's a corner of aviation I had not touched, which is backcountry. And so I got super interested, and two of my kids fly. And so decided it would be an amazing opportunity to build a plane with my daughter, who was 17 at the time. And she had her private and her instrument and her multi and her seaplane rating. We thought this would be a great father-daughter project because we had trained together. And found out about the Legend guys and did a owner assist build with them, and it was incredible. But we didn't just want the plane. I love these, what I would call like jewel boxes to build. These small things that have just personality through and through, where every detail is thought through or intentional. Like if something's there, it's there for a reason. And I asked around and found Mirco. And we had a conversation, and the first conversation we had, where I was showing him some of the other things that in different parts of my life I had built, we just absolutely connected. I don't know how you feel it, but like some people, you're just riffing off each other's ideas.
Oh, I know what you mean.
and together we were just kind of co-creating and imagining what we wanted to do with the RAMBLER. So the idea was, how do we have a memory machine? Just a place going where you can build and record memories. And we also wanted a feeling of like throwback. I grew up in the 70s and 80s as a surfer in LA.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so we wanted like that OP shorts from the 70s color palette and analog. It's really the feeling. And so, that was the brief that we were talking about. How do we go out and have experiences? And so the first thing he said is, what's like the name of the plane going to be? And we thought, and we came up with the RAMBLER, because to ramble is to take a walk in the woods. And that's really what this machine is built to do. And then the second was, how do we have a design that goes throughout the plane, not just on the skin, but really got deep into taking that idea of making memories and having camaraderie and connecting with people, especially in this age where our attention is fragmented, and having those experiences, and then getting that reflected in the plane. And then Mirco just extended and made those ideas come to life. And excited to show you like how that came through. But that was really the design brief. And again, really excited to take you on a tour of the plane.
Yeah, so let's walk around and Mirco, jump in whenever you.
First of all, let me tell you, it's a pleasure to work with the people with this kind of attitude, and not only, oh, I saw a paint scheme, I need these things, just to change the color and so on. So basically, I asked him a kind of like a mood board. So he write me a document with I think it was a picture of where you live, the sticker of your surf community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all this kind of stuff. And then I saw immediately this is the analogic guy, And when I start to talk about the VHS cover with these three stripes and colors, we just fall in love with this idea. And then we start, by the way, with the VR tool. You remember?
Yes,
because
you did the VR tool as well?
Yeah.
Oh, so fun.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, now we have also augmented reality tools, so you can park your plane in the reality, So I think the most important part of this scheme and the aircraft design moment, it was the interaction, because a lot of ideas just start from Joe, and then I jump in and I elevate, and he back with another one, and so on, you know. And we have a lot of idea also for future stuff connected with this way to fly and to collect memory through experience.
So if we look at some of the plane, like the stuff that I love first is these big stripes. One, color-wise, not only are that late 70s, early 80s palette, but also that, like the VHS cassette striping, like that thick striping. And then what I loved is Mirco was like, let's create a type system. Because again, like intentionality, how do you make something? And so we came up
full font.
Full font.
Yeah.
And that's now actually on my laptop. Like they built it out as a full font system.
So
and then that
write everything with the.
Wow, his emails are all.
And that gets reflected back all the way through the tail. It's up on the top of the wing. One of the things we wanted to do was have it also reflect a place that means something to us. So this topo map isn't just kind of a random topo map. It's where we've got a spot in Wilson, Wyoming. And I got to tell you, the painter wanted to, he was already bald, but he absolutely wanted to pull his hair out to actually do all this detail and to get things like, if you look at 90 degrees, this on the horizontal stab matches up exactly to this vertical stab. And so that level of detail, I got to call out the Legend guys. They did an incredible job getting that right.
And please note, Steve, also here, in order to create this transparent look, right? So they paint every single color in a different, when the color overlap, they change the color and everything. So we, Federica had to...
His daughter, yes?
Yeah, she had to find the right color code to match this transparent look.
Oh, I see.
And by the way, she had to translate from meter to feet.
The original one I was like, I don't remember Wilson being at like 3,000 feet. It doesn't seem so right.
So she spent I think a couple of days to transform and everything, and every single number is real. It's not.
And it's a special place to Joe.
It's a special place to Joe
and his family and his daughter. All right, I love it.
Do you know the term serendipity? Yes. Yeah. So he said, we never know, if you turn and see something there, and you say, oh, let's go to see what is this, So later on, I thought about. Basically, he hired me also to do, of course, the T-shirt, the cap, and everything. Oh, please.
Yeah, I got to be the mascot today.
Yeah. So I said, okay, this is cool. We did it for other people, no problem. We did also the interiors. The idea of this plane is to develop and add little things, during the life of the plane.
Like memories.
Absolutely. So not only collecting the memories. So the pilot seats in the front feature the stripes, and the passenger seat reflect the topology, embroidery. Yes,
embroidered. It's all embroidered. Okay.
This is crazy,
Very nice. And who executed the upholstery?
The Legend folks were able to pull it off.
Legend. They are legendary.
They're legendary. Cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, did you do the factory assist build, or did they build it for you?
No, we did the factory assist build. And I got to say, if you need a parent-child bonding experience and they're into aviation, could not recommend more.
Oh,
those guys were great.
Yeah. My kids helped me build mine in my garage, but sometimes it was frustrating. But if you're on an adventure to Sulphur Springs and you have other people around you, they can't talk back as much, if you will. At least mine did.
Exactly.
But okay, so I am familiar with this airplane. Of course, Ryan and Trent and
so
a few other of my friends have these, so I'm familiar with this beautiful big baggage bay. But let's see.
So one thing we did, we wanted to. The idea was, again, if we're collecting memories, we basically have a Polaroid in here, and we wanted, again, back to that analog theme. So we essentially, wherever we go, we just post up Polaroids from where we are, and then when this board fills, we take it off and put it up in the hangar, and then put a new one in for the next set of memories. And again, I love the whole physicality of these things. Instead of, I got a million digital photos, but I only got a handful of these, and I love that, the meaning that comes from scarcity, even if it's a little artificial like this.
There's only one, and you can hold it in your hand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I love that it's precious in that way.
So all the concept is how to freeze in the time the memory, because how many times you flew up and say, oh my God, you remember that day? And then when you get old, and I'm telling you from my experience,
I'm getting up there too.
Yeah, but yeah, and you start to say, I don't remember when it was, when we were, and so on. So another cool idea came out from the Rambler is this, I call logbook, scrapbook, log scrapbook, depends on what
we
you want.
As Mirco opens this up, we wanted to make gift packs for everybody that we could. Logo wear, just kind of spread the idea and kind of fun of the Rambler, and Mirco had a great idea around the notebook.
So the notebook, as you can see, it's features the same style of the, and this is a direct, this is a little Easter egg.
Okay.
Do you remember the movie Up?
Yes.
When the guy say, stuff I'm going to do, and unfortunately he had to fill the book after the death of the wife.
Oh yeah.
So this is, instead of a logbook, which is your time, this is your experience book.
Experience
book.
logbook,
So
if you
what
will.
we did, can I open one?
Yeah, please.
This is something cool because actually I spent kind of like 2 weeks to understand. He gave me a list of something achievement, like a little, like the little Boy Scout, you have
merit badge.
Yeah, exactly. So you land the first off airport, and you put the sticker here, and you write the date and the place and a little memory, and you put the Polaroid here. Sure. Same thing with the first beach landing, canyon turn, gravel bar, the very first $100 hamburger.
Of course.
Is not only let's do a paint scheme. I think I did 1,000 of paint scheme in my life, and to be honest with you, I did the best paint scheme in the world for the pilot in this moment of his life. So this plane is becoming a part of your family. It's not anymore, you give the name, it's not anymore a tool.
I also wanted to talk to Mirco about Aircraft Studio Design, which is his firm, his design firm. He's got some really, really amazing capabilities, as I've experienced firsthand, but he's taken it to the next level. So I wanted to offer it over to you, Mirco, and have you explain more of this one-of-one design, but over to you.
Yeah, the one-of-one idea is how to create one plane in the world, based on customer needs, and also go behind. For example, we are doing this for Big Jet, and this is an example on a small plane, but could
you can do it on corporate jets.
Absolutely, but not only. We are offering right now personal belongings. If you have a kind of like the plate, your glass, whatever, could be done in Murano, with the Murano glass and everything. And in Tuscany leather, if you want the jacket, if you want your personal belongings like bags, trolley, whatever. And also introduce the idea of customized perfume for your plane. So basically, it's not only for yourself, but it's for in the environment.
I wanted to get that right. Make sure there was no lost in translation. A perfume.
Perfume, the scent. So, for example, we are doing a system connected with the GPS, then emit scents, in a different perfume. Depends on where you fly. So if you fly over the forest, you have this pine tree, or over the ocean with this salt and fruit stuff and so on. So at the end of the day, the level of the customization, it's possible due a network that we have all around the world, and especially in Italy and Europe, to create this special stuff for yourself. But of course, in United States, when you want to paint and maintain and do the interior of the plane at this kind of level. On the website, you can find this one-of-one, for sure, the idea. And by the way, if you want a paint scheme this week, you can just go to my website, aircraftstudiodesign.com, and ask for the request and put Oshkosh 26 10%, and this with this code we will give you a 10% of the.
Well, I can attest that he is first class, and as you can already see, he's first class. Is just what a wonderful human, and such a pleasure to work with you and your family business in Italy. We got to go to Modena, Italy, and see this amazing design studio. Despite having the opportunity to work with the VR, we didn't want VR to a certain degree. We wanted to taste the pasta, drink the
pasta,
wine.
and drink the balsamic vinegar. So
yes, so thank you again for that. But I'm eager that I might have another project coming soon. So will you help me with my next one?
I don't know.
Come on, please.
Of course.
Okay, grazie in advance. Thanks a lot for talking to us. Once again, Joe Krause and Mirco Pecorari at the Legend Nomad booth, or excuse me, the Legend booth. The Nomad is the type of aircraft, and the Rambler is your one of one. Yes. All right. Well, thanks again, you guys. I sure appreciate you, and have a great Oshkosh.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
It's Steve. Till next time, you're clear direct.
Now I want you to sign mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I bring back one from. Okay. Autorizzato, clear direct.
Ah, yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you.